Now to Ukraine, and the head of Russia's Wagner mercenary group says his forces have taken, quote, all the eastern part of Bakhmut. Fighting has been raging around the eastern Ukrainian town for weeks now, with Kyiv vowing to continue to stay and defend it. Here's more from our Ukraine correspondent, Gulliver Cragg.
In recent days, I've been quite a lot closer to Bakhmut, though not to Bakhmut itself, but within sort of 25 kilometers of it, and I've been speaking to soldiers there. My understanding is that the city is almost surrounded, but not entirely surrounded, and that's an absolutely crucial difference, because as long as the Ukrainians can get supplies and men in and out of the city, even though it's sometimes along difficult, muddy roads, that means they think that they've got a chance of holding it. As far as the situation inside the city is concerned, the Russians are now claiming proudly that they control the eastern side of the Bakhmutka River. That was a statement from Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner mercenary group, which is one of the most important Russian groups fighting there. But if you look at the map, you realize that the eastern side of the Bakhmutka River is very much the smaller part of the city center of Bakhmut. So we can take that to mean that the Ukrainians are still in control of the larger part of the center of the city. That also chimes with what soldiers were telling me recently, that the fighting's very difficult on the other side of the Bakhmutka River. I mean, everywhere it's very, very difficult. But the Russian forces don't really seem to have made any significant advances since last Thursday, actually, in this battle for Bakhmut, although it's going on very ferociously. These words of Volodymyr Zelensky saying that losing Bakhmut would leave an open road for the Russian forces to press on towards other more important cities in Donetsk region are very strange. They don't correspond to what Ukrainian and international experts have been saying, which is that even if the Russians were to take Bakhmut, they would have a very hard time getting any further into Donetsk region. First of all, it's uphill. It's quite a long way to the next major city, and the Ukrainians have put in place extremely strong defensives. They've dug trenches that are almost like rivers. I was able to see it for myself in recent days driving around the area.